and welcome to the channel, people. Was a local guy, a friend of mine, tags me in this article that he posted, and is like, Russ, you should check this out. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta check that out, man. I mean, we have a record store in the city, but it's not great, I'll be honest. So when I saw this, I was hopeful. And we had to check it out. Everett Flea Market, Attic Treasures. I hear there's records. Might as well subscribe while you're here. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm getting it out of the way. I know you're sick of it, but you gotta get it out of the way. I'm just throwing it out there. First of all, my wife and I love old flea markets like this, and you know, there's cool stuff laying around. There's an old mixer, a lot of old stereo equipment as well. But the records, this place was set up like a record store. Look at that. And this is like the back corner of a flea market, way in the back. And, you know, he's got a lot of good stuff all around. Here's some more cassette players. I mean, this guy has like 3 of these cassette players that I kept looking for all over the place. And I wasn't sure on the price on them. I've already got my Kenwood, but that was pretty cool. But we went through some of the records. Ships, you have to have some ships at the flea market. These were really cool. And again, here's another Sony, more old vintage, right? Physical media players. This is, again, some of the prices. There's Creedence Clearwater Revival. I had to, you know, there's music playing. So, and there he is, Paul. He's like retired back there. He's running the place. This is some of him in a friend's record collection. I had my eye on that gold earring record. Here it is playing for a moment. Old Fender, that's cool. But yeah, Vinyl Hunters back there. And next door, they had a lot of good stuff too. These old all-in-ones. They kind of evolved over the years. Little, you know, kind of Crosley-like record players. They're fine, and they put a good needle in them. They work. We ended up buying one record at that place and not the Vinyl Hunters. So we went to Snohomish following this Bronco. I know. It's the bane of my existence. What can I say? So, you know, at these antique stores, we're thinking, hey, we're finding records here. Why not go to the land of antique stores, which is Snohomish, Washington, just across the river, just down the river, I should say. It is. All that snow in the mountains and all that dang rain. Yeah, that's true. We had a record-breaking May. Found this antique store. That truck doing a wheelie sign was really cool. But this place had records, and we thumbed through them. Not a lot of records, but check this out. Is that autographed by the entire band? I thought to myself, holy smokes. Look at all these beer signs all over the walls and stuff. But that was a find. Here it is. This was the best find in an antique store in Snohomish. Speaking of hunting for vinyl, this is I did some research. This album is signed, autographed by Foghat. All right, the entire band. You got Lonesome Dave, singer. You got Roger Earl. I mean, amazing. Craig. Eric, up the top there. I mean, this was $10. You can read that, but it was $10. It's not on this record, but you've heard this song. Take it easy. Now, you know, and I'm not trying to be negative or anything like that, but the dude at the flea market, you know, retired dude, had this big collection. He's kind of set up his record store back there, which is cool. And he can do that, but you know, the gold earring record, it's been around, and it was $15, and it was a little warped. And the reason I had him play it is it was kind of a gouge right there where you drop the needle in the beginning, and it just, you know, a little surface noise. It was like $15, man. That's just a little bit too much. So we didn't buy anything there. But you know, I think it was a really cool experience. And if I didn't already have my Kenwood, I probably would have bought one of those cassette players there. There was like 3 of them, which is pretty cool. So, but right next door to that flea market was the Attic Treasures, I think it was called, and we got this record. Again, Arthur Lyman. If you don't know who Arthur Lyman is, I mentioned him in another video. And just tiki culture music from the 60s, back in the day. I mean, here's a little sample from a different album. Yes, 1959. I mean, enjoying a cigar and a cocktail in the summertime, coming up to that kind of music just brings a little bit of joy to my crusty, rusty, rainy heart living out here. Speaking of enjoying a cocktail, I wanted to do a shout out to Bungle Tom, and I bought this 6-pack a while back, and this is the last one. I'm finally finishing off this 6-pack of, and it says he brought up the name in the comment section of that video. Westbuyer Premium. All right. It's pretty good, you know? Like a kind of a light German beer, if I could say that. I don't know. I like it, though. All right, what else did we get while we were out? Went to a place, a big thrift store in Snohomish called Fabulously Frugal, which, if that's not a great name for a thrift store, I don't know what is. Found this. Did not have the case, but it's pretty cool. This is the Pink Floyd cassette tape of Division Bell. All right. And it sounds pretty dang good. Just the cassette tape itself. Doesn't have the cover, but it was like 50 cents or something. So got that. Got this for another 50 cents. It's a rockabilly. Never heard of this guy. I put it on. It's not great. I'm not gonna lie. I just wasn't into it. But for any John Bovey fans, all right? Bon Jovi. I know, I'm dyslexic. It's a horrible thing. But this was, I've never even seen this before. It's a box set, and it says 100 million Bon Jovi fans can't be wrong, right? It's sort of a parody of the Elvis. 50 million Elvis fans can't be wrong. But it's a box set of CDs, and all the CDs are there. There's even a DVD down there, which we haven't watched yet. But this is a lot of archival stuff that they had not released over the years. It's just a bunch of different original songs. And we listened to one of the CDs. We listened to the first CD already. And it was, you know, it was all right. But it came with this book, and it tells the story of all the different songs that are in this collection. Last Man Standing, Open All Night. These arms are open all night. But different pictures and things. So this was a really cool find for $4. I like Bon Jovi. I remember Bon Jovi back in the 80s. I mean, it wasn't Metallica, Judas Priest, and all that. It wasn't, but it was, you know, pop rock from back in the day. So yeah, for $4, this was an interesting find. And that's it. That's all we got. Oh wait, I got this too. I have to share this. I do car content on the channel as well. We have 2 Dodge Caravans, and I found this is a PH16, which is I've done a lot of oil changes on Dodge Caravans. This was a find for $1, all right? Brand new oil filter that somebody had on their shelf somewhere, and the seal's still good and everything, and $1. So there you go. Thanks for watching. I'm not going to say it again. You know what I was going to say, right? I'm not going to say it again. But if you liked the video, if you liked it, I'm not going to tell you what to like in your life. But this is a button. It's right there. It's just right there. It's not that difficult. And ring that bell if you want to not miss a video. Just throwing it out there. Thanks for watching. Bye. Later.